Hello, friend.
Kentucky 1800s? Alright, looks like it. You so ready to begin? Let's start the measure before G, trumpets and pickups right on spiritual.
I like that you're using your left hand. I think you could, the cues and the singles you get with your left hand should be a little more.
Sorry, can you speak up a little bit?
Yeah. I like that you're using your left hand, but I think that your use of your left hand, the like dynamic signals and stuff like that, could be a little bit more clear. A lot of times it looked a little bit forced. Another thing, there are times that we're not following your tempo.
Never.
Yeah.
That's how many
Yeah.
times you follow the tempo.
Yeah. I think that when that happens, you could try to try to assert your tempo a little bit more, make it a bit more obvious what you're trying to do. Yeah.
I have a picture here too. I thought you had actually rendered you did a really good job of saying things that that wasn't known. Overall, I thought that you were kind of unrelenting and no, this is what I want. Yeah. And you told me that you don't have any school for that long.
One day.
Yeah, so you had, it would be, I like a situation, it would be nice to see you anymore, I kind of thing, but I completely understand if you have to do it. So,
I was having a little trouble seeing your pattern because of where I am. So like, if you could go just a little bit higher, that'd be awesome.
You have such a beautiful smile, and I think the band would love to see that.
No way.
So some more facial expression acting.
The only thing I noticed, because like overall I thought it was a really good job, I had like a lot of fun playing and like following. But in the section at E, I felt like the style might have been, like the style of conducting might have been a little too, it's the I'm sad, I'm lonely part. It seemed like the style of conducting might have been a little too like, similar to like the rest of these, but that might be.
I liked how clear your hand was, but a lot of the time it was fairly big, so I couldn't really see the hand contrast in there, but I did like how it was very easy.
Okay. Do you have a rehearsal plan that you want to do a little bit of rehearsal?
You get stuff, I'll take it.
Well, I could go, because I know that you didn't have a whole lot of prep time on this, so we can do conducting stuff, or we can do rehearsal, and it's always good. By the way, when you leave, you're on music engineer, right? When you leave here, you're not going to have this resource of you guys. You're by yourself. You're going to be the only band director, or maybe there might be another band director, a chorus director, or an orchestra director. So I gotta say, I heard a lot of really 100% comments that I would have said. It was really good. When I only saw the last third, so I didn't see a lot of the tempo things in the middle, maybe the slow stuff. Someone said, you have a real beautiful smile, we should see that. And when I came in, I was like, oh, it's Kentucky 1800. It's great, simple tunes. It's just fun tunes. And we're like,
That's my face, man.
but it's Kentucky 1800. It's just really like Kentucky folk tunes. So it's fun. It's light. Someone said large, and I don't necessarily think it's necessarily the largeness of it, although it is large. I think it's the verticalness of everything. This starts looking all the same, all right? And if you start going more horizontal, you can make a lot more phrasing. This to me doesn't show a phrase as well as this, right? Do you agree? And what I was saying earlier with Brenda was use this hinge more. Okay. Also, it sounded like an epic movie at the end. It was really loud. I know it says 3 Fs at the end, and I know this piece really well. It's scored loud. All right. So just be aware that it's scored loud. Can you just do? Let's just do L to the end. L to the end. Try not to be as vertical. All right. L to the end.
Right out?
Smile. And if you're going to use a baton, this is for everybody, if you're going to use a baton, you're choosing to focus all your information at the tip of the baton, the very tip of the baton. Otherwise, just use your hands. But if you're going to use a baton, the tip of the baton is where your information is. And in terms of dynamics, you were very vertical. And if I would say, and when you watch the video, this much of your body was taken up by how vertical it was. That's loud. That's almost 2/3 how big you are. So that you're asking for a lot of information, and everything is very proportionate to whether you're short, tall, whatever. All right. So use this more. Can I just put some stuff on the video for you? Here is Al. Here's Al. And I'm not saying it's better or worse. Just compare. And I'm not going to do as much vertical. I'll do a little bit more horizontal stuff. Ready? Al. See if there's any more information that I could give in that you will like on this. You can give more information if you're going left and right. So if you're seeing, here's the second thing, L. Just because it's loud doesn't mean you have to show loud. They got it. Okay? Less is more. Fourth piano. Oh, low brass is out. All right. So they got this. Zong, gong, dun, 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 dun. So what I would do is I would look at the trumpets and the saxophone because they've got the melody, and I would try to shape what the forte thing is. Is it going to be heavy? Is it going to be tenuto? For example, here it is. Here's L. Sandbox. You're in the sandbox. Just do anything but this. Anything but that. Cool? Give it a shot. Now let me do a little bit of rehearsing for 2 minutes. Maybe I'll just do you got to show complete ideas. You showed a forte piano, and you did this. Buzz! Okay. Forte piano goes all the way here. Or if you wanted, what do you want? I could tell if you wanted it short or long. Da da, dee da 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 da, da 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 da, dee da buzz all the way to B1. Cool. All right. So show information all the way, and make sure you follow through with that. All right, and then this is the challenge next. All right, go ahead and finish up. And when you chop it up, ga, 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 next phrase, ga, 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 next phrase as opposed to za, ga, 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 ga. So this time, I'm not going to let you do any conducting. You're going to just show a phrase. If you don't know how to do it, just watch the video, see what you think about it. All right, and that'll help hopefully inform, oh, I need to think more about that. Cool, here's M to the N. No pattern, no pattern. Even if it's not characteristic, you're going to show a phrase all over the last sentence. Cool? Video. You might like it, might work, might not. Ready? Here's M to the N. Transformation, all right? It's just fun stuff to do with your left hand. So next time you go up there, we'll make sure hopefully you get this going more than thing. So you have a plan and start trying to use left hand in terms of phrasing and stuff like that instead of just being. All right, Kara. Nice job.